Hello, darlings. I wanted to come and talk to you today about the Lionsgate portal. There are so many things that go into what is happening on our planet right now, and the energies and everything that's going on. I kind of felt like a little explanation of what's going on. What is the Lionsgate portal? Why does it matter to us? And what is coming into this? First of all, Lionsgate portal is technically 8-8. Number 8, it's an infinity sign, right? Turn it sideways. Double of those, so power. It is the rising of the star Sirius that is then rising up to align with Orion's belt. So it's like, that's the peak of it, is on that 8-8. Starts about July 24th to 26th-ish and goes all the way through August 12th. Like I said, strongest on actual 8-8, okay? Sun is moving into Leo, so it's strong, fierce, fearless energy, okay? The 8-8 significance, like I said, the infinity doubled, is power, abundance, and opportunity. It's a chance to shift from victim mindset to being the master of your life. It's about freeing yourself from obstacles. It's an opportunity to manifest in a new reality or timeline. Your 8-8 portal connects to your 8th chakra, which is your soul star chakra, which connects to your divine love. It's your divine love connection. This portal is going to allow us to actually shift realities or dimensions, okay? It's going to allow us to reap the rewards without the efforts, because we are riding this cosmic tidal wave. I don't know if that's anybody what it is all of these energies are going in this direction, and by pulling in and manifesting on this portal day, all those energies of everything around us, it's just kind of, it's working in your favor. So it's like more bang for your buck type of thing. The one thing is, with all of this, like everything else, your traumas are going to come up, and they have to be healed, right? They have to be dealt with. You cannot keep just pushing things down and ignoring them. We have some really dense, heavy energy that we're coming out of that kind of sets the stage for why this is such an opportune time to be able to manifest and switch timelines. Okay, so first, and I'm going to go a little into the astrology side for you guys, and I'm going to try and break this down as simple as can be heard, okay? Fingers crossed. All right, so first we had Chiron go into retrograde on July 19th. Chiron will be there until December 23rd. Now, Chiron is the wounded healer. I'll read directly. Chiron, the wounded healer, informs us that the greatest gifts that we impart on the world come from our greatest wounds. Through the process of healing, you can learn about inherent gifts that exist within you and make a heroic choice to use your gifts for the greater good of all. What that means is that these are the things that you are going to deal with in this lifetime. So if you were to look at your natal chart and find Chiron on your natal chart, that will tell you what your biggest healing in this lifetime is going to be, okay? Personally, mine's the 4th house, so like family. So my lot, right? Chiron is in retrograde. Retrograde means that it's gonna be a little bit more up in your face as far as Chiron, because Chiron is the wounded healer. We want to kind of go into ourselves and run off and go lick our wounds. However, with it in retrograde, it's like, fuck you, it's right here. deal with this. I don't know about you, but I've had plenty of those. Okay, so we have that. Then we have a conjunction that just happened yesterday. And while it's not direct anymore, it's still pretty fucking amazing and huge as far as the energy in the world around us right now, okay? So we had Mars, Uranus, and the North Node conjunct at 18th degrees in Taurus. And I like yesterday, it was like the 4th. This is like the first time in like 2,500 years that we've had this alignment that's set up. In general, we're talking about chaos worldwide. We're talking fuckery across the world. It's all absolutely coming to light or being amplified, if that makes any sense, okay? So 18 degrees, it's related to various mishaps, troubles, and even serious health issues. It might evoke drama in your family life, and it can be related to troubles at work and personal tragedies. In other words, your body and your senses are ready to make changes for the good. So that's what 18 degrees means. We'll start breaking down these other things and how they all come together. Mars, war, aggression, action, fuels the fire. Mars is actually in exile, meaning it is in the home sign that is on the opposite side of the wheel as his home sign, right? That's neither here nor there. It's just kind of like being in a foreign country. You're kind of uncomfortable. It's not home. So we've got Mars, angry man Mars. We've got Uranus, which is chaos, instability, tech and sudden order disruption of infrastructure. It's evolutionary. It's revolutionary. It's global, galactic, and it's connection. So it's like the entire world, the entire galaxy is all connected over this, right? In case you are familiar with tarot, Mars is a lot of times considered the emperor in tarot, right? So just kind of give you the emperor is about stability, power, logic, and authority. Now, so we have Mars conjunct Uranus, however the fuck you want to say it. And again, this was yesterday. But this is the energy that we're going into that's pulling us into this portal, okay? So Uranus, chaos and instability. Uranus is the Tower card. I like to call the Tower card the shit hits the fan card, right? So something blows up, something happens that makes us take a step back and go, okay, fuck, let's deal with this, okay? And we have the North Node. So the North Node is the archetypal qualities that we are intended to grow in this lifetime to restore balance to our destiny and dharma. North Node, when you look at it on your natal chart, the North Node is all about, it's your destiny, basically. This is your future. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is where you're going. That's the North Node. So then we had Mars, Mr. Aggression, Uranus, Mr. Chaos, hanging out with North Node, which is your fucking destiny. God, I love this shit. You can't make this stuff up. Okay, so then the North Node is the amplifier in this whole thing, right? So we've got that Taurus energy of karma and destiny and future-oriented conscious motivations of future and present. So that North Node is really just, it's an amplifier. So it takes those other two, the chaos and the war energies, and we just amplify them, just make them fucking better. Why not? A lot of people will think the North Node is like the star, which is like future seeing, for the future, seeing your hope. So that's not stranded across the board. A lot of different answers I came up with, but the star was the one that was kind of the biggest. Karmic destined Taurus themes of self-reliance, weather, craziness, reflection. How can we look at our natural resources and what do we value? We are going to look at this and we're going to go relaxation and pleasure versus the cost of time and money and that kind of thing. Okay, so this is all, we got all this chaos, we got all this stuff, we got the North Node that's coming in here and just amping it all up. So, right, we got energy, we got healing energy, we got chaos energy, we got bullshit going on. All of this in Taurus, which is your fixed earth, it's financial market, natural resources, in tech structure, natural disasters, right? So all of this chaos and all of this instability is happening on our planet with the foundations that our society relies upon. So we've got all of this crazy fucking energy that's going on. Then we add something else to it. We're shifting to a different area. We've got the Shun Residence. I don't know how many of you guys have heard me talk about the Shun Residence, but the Shun Residence is, think of it as the heartbeat of the planet, right? So Mother Gaia's energy. Historically, 7.83 hertz. Over the last however many years, it's been amping up. Now, over the last few weeks, I've noticed it's been pretty freaking steady. Last summer, coming into Lionsgate, shortly thereafter, we were hitting huge peaks, 90s, 80s, 90s on the daily. It, has cycled through the year. The planet itself is ascending. I mean, literally, she's raising her vibration. The planet, the galaxy, everything around us, we are currently in a different part of the entire galaxy than we've been in for like 25,000 years. It's much more dense. There's a lot to what's happening galactically that's affecting our planet, that with her ascending and her raising her vibration, guess what? It affects all of us. We are raising our vibration to be able to, function kind of on the planet. Shun Residence has been amping up since July 27th when the whole portal started coming in. Yesterday we got to about 35, and man, we stayed there for like 4 hours at 35 and just kind of bounced around up there. And then about 6 p.m. it fell like below the normal of 7.83. So remember, normal is 7.83. So if we're hitting peaks at, like today, 37, that is 3 times what we're used to, right? All of these energies are coming into this. When you look at the photos of the graphs of the Shun Residence, the white that you'll see on these graphs means that it is hardcore high amplitude energy from the Shun Residence. Those peak energies, those white points that you're seeing on the graph, those are literally downloads and upgrades for our bodies, for our consciousness, for our DNA, for our bodies and minds. That's why when we get those in, we can feel a little energized during, but then afterwards it's like, because we get all this energy in and then that energy goes away, and then our body's like, oh shit, now I gotta integrate this now. Oh, how much fun is that? Okay, it's all about healing. Okay, so moving on. Now, on the actual 88 portal, your North Node, the North Node is conjunct with Lilith. Okay, Lilith is our primitive impulses, behavior in the rawest form. Lilith was Adam's first wife, right? So Adam and Eve, Garden of Eden. Lilith was having none of this being submissive to her husband bullshit. Lilith was like, yeah, no. So she did her own thing. She ended up, I want to say she was demonized. I want to say they turned her into a demon. Lilith is about your need to learn to be an individual and collaborate with friends and family and learning to get along. It's needing to be comfortable with your darker self, and you need to accept your shadow self. You need to be yourself when you're communicating. North Node and Uranus are still kicking it at 15 degrees, but Mars will have moved to about 22 degrees. So it's still affecting it, but not as hardcore. So we've just got amplified chaos, not amplified let's go to war chaos. Then I want to throw one more thing in here that I'm not seeing anybody talk about it, but I know it had to have had an effect. Let's talk about CERN on July 5th. CERN, the Hadron Collider, there's 7 of them from what I understand. Like there's one in Kentucky, just so y'all know. For the last couple of, I don't know, it was like a month, they were kicking up this Hadron Collider, and on July 5th, it was supposed to be the most powerful day that they were kicking up to the highest energy that they'd never tapped into before. That is a portal. Okay, so they opened a portal on July 5th. So how was your life on July 5th? I mean, mine was pretty fucking good. I was hanging with my higher self under hypnosis. I had like a 5-hour long quantum hypnosis session. So my life was pretty good. I know a lot of my friends, that was a very, very heavy, hard day for them. So that CERN portal that they kicked open may have affected your timeline, may have affected the dimension, the timeline that you're currently on because of the portal that they opened on that day. So really what my point with that is that this is an opportunity for you to correct that by using the natural cosmic flow. Like literally, this is your chance to jump into a different timeline using that forward momentum of the astral alignments. The thoughts that you focus on 8/8, on Monday, maybe you need to take a vacation. Take a vacation day. That might be a really good way to hit the Lion's Gate. Okay, so the thoughts that you have on Monday, 8/8, they're literally going to set the stage for the next year. You are going to call in, you are going to put yourself on a timeline somewhere. It's up to you if you want to intentionally go to the highest and best, or if you're gonna let your vibration at whatever pissy fucking moment you're in be what guides you. We have the ability to be intentional and set intentions in our life and guide and craft the world that we want, the life that we want. That is the beauty of this entire thing we call life. Remember, we have all of this healing that's been wanting to go on. We're all feeling this energy. I'm going to assume that you, like me, can feel just this dense heaviness on the entire world, on all the people all around us. I mean, there is just, it's like freaking fuses are short, right? There's this heavy, heavy energy that's going on. I want us to all remember that we're feeling this, as are our kids. We have no idea how to deal with it. They sure as shit don't know how to deal with it. I really feel like as a parent, we need to take more initiative to start talking to our kids and try and figure out how we can help them to get through these emotional things that are coming up. Yeah, it just hit me here that I have to throw this at you. You're not just healing your lifetime childhood wounds, things like that. You're healing past lives as well. You're healing ancestral lives and karma. So if you're dealing with something and you have not healed it yet, there's a chance your kid's going to deal with it too. We need to be intentional about how we are living our lives and either using the universe and the astral gifts as a way to capture the momentum of these things, or we need to get intentional about just having a mindset and showing our children that matters, that it's gonna help with their life for them to have this positive outlook and this forward-looking momentum that, by golly, I'm gonna make this 8/8 portal hit me great. Manifest as a family. Your kids need to get involved. I mean, think about it. They affect the energy around your house. They affect how things run in your house. So why the heck not let them be a part of the answer to usher in a positive new year. On 8/8, what do you do on 8/8 to be able to bring in and capture the momentum of the 8/8 portal? Meditation is going to be my first thing, always. Go on YouTube, Lionsgate Portal Meditation, guided meditation. You can do one of those. There's lots of groups that meet, like there's meetup groups. Check out your local metaphysical shop. A lot of those groups will be doing a portal meditation as well. I mentioned in my video yesterday, daydreaming. That little 15 minutes where you sit there and just, where is my future? What is it going to be? Do that. On that day where there's that huge portal of manifesting in the goodness, why the fuck not? That is the perfect opportunity. It's really going to be just about setting your intentions for that day. I mean, really, you're going to want to be as positive as you can. Before you go to bed the night before on the 7th, go to bed and say, it is my intention that when I wake up tomorrow, I will be on my highest and best timeline. When you wake up on the morning of 8/8, you wake up and say, it is my intention that I am going to be on my highest and best timeline. Your intentions have so much power to them, okay? So use them. Just use the words, I set the intention, and blah, and just be prepared to be amazed. What else can you do? You can burn. You know me, I love my burning. You can take a bay leaf. Everybody's got bay leaves. If you use a marker, write on there what you're wanting to manifest in. More money, you know, abundance and money, true love, good health, all of those things. Write it on there. Burn those little fuckers. You probably want some tweezers or something so you don't end up burning your fingers, because those little fuckers go up fast. You can write your intentions on paper like we do for the moons. You can write out, so happy and grateful now that I, present tense, put it in the positive, and you can manifest that way. Burn it outside. You could literally just light a candle, set the intention that that you're going to be in your highest and best timeline and things are just beautiful for you, blah, 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 whatever. Set the intention before you light a candle. There you go. That's all you gotta do. You make it up on your own. It's your own practice. This is your own method to madness here. Use crystals to amplify what you're doing. If you're meditating, get your crystals out. I have in the past laid down to do meditations and put crystals on all of my chakra points because I'm a big nerd like that. You can amplify your crystals out in the sun. Now, I always charge my crystals in the full moon, but charging in the sun is another great thing you can do. And the power of that 8/8 portal sun will charge those crystals awful cool. You can make moon or sun water and set your intentions. Really all that is you take a clear glass container. A lot of people use plastic, but I never advise anyone to use plastic for anything because it leaches. A glass container, put water in it, filtered water, distilled water, whatever. Put it out in the moon or the sun, and it absorbs that power from the energy, the universe around it. Then what you do with that later is you will take a regular glass of water and you'll fill it most of the way up and then just top it off with that highly charged water. And then you get all of that highly charged water and there's a tension set. You're 80% water. So when you take that water into you, it just kind of raises your vibration and gets this whole thing going, okay? Then 8/8 is 3 days before our actual new moon. Just again, manifestations, you've got like this ramp. Now, 8/8 is the strongest and most powerful of the Lionsgate portal, goes all the way through like the 12th. So technically your 8/8 manifestations, and then do it again on the new moon on the 11th, you get a boom and a boom, right? Bigger and bigger. Just in general, take time to meditate and daydream about the future you want on 8/8, like that entire day. This needs to be your daydream day. This is your day of oh my God, wouldn't it be awesome if we did this? Or, oh my God, this would be so fucking cool if we did this. Da, 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 da. And again, like I said, set the intention before you go to bed the night before that I'm going to wake up on my highest and best timeline. Set your intention when you go to bed that night that you're living on your highest and best timeline, and let those powers of the universe help you flow, help everything get you to where you want to be on your highest and best timeline. I think that's it. I think that's a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Not quite sure if this was above y'all's heads or if I was able to layman's term it enough so that the average bear could hear it. I hope so. It's a long fucking video. Thanks for sitting in. Happy burning, happy manifesting, happy daydreaming. 8/8, Monday. Monday's Daydreamer's Day. Woo! I love it. All right. Talk to you guys later.